Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today I wanted to share with you this cute Valentine's Day nail art I made with my new Madam Glam gel polishes. This is my first time trying them out on my own natural nails, and as you can see my nails are still quite short. They just don't grow that fast for some reason. But if you want to know how I made this, please keep on watching because it is really easy to do, even for me working with my non-dominant hand on my dominant hand. So I am using these beautiful colors by Madam Glam, and I'm using all 4 of the colors I actually got. So you just want to start off with clean nails, and I already prepped them. I removed the shine as well as any oils or like dust that was left on there with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. So first up I am going in with the base coat, and this is just a soak off base coat. You can get them for like $19.95, but I know that Madam Glam has tons of cool discounts, and I also have a discount code for you guys as well. You can find that back in my description box, but I will just mention it later on in the video as well. But if you want to know it on forehand, just look in the description box and you will see my 30% discount code. But first up, for the thumb, we are going in with that beautiful, gorgeous, glittery, sparkling hearts gel polish. Sparkling hearts is the name of the gel polish. And I also talked about this one in my previous video, in which I swatched and reviewed, or kind of like first impressioned, all of the items I got sent from Madam Glam. As I also said in a previous video, I don't get paid or am sponsored in any way to make these videos. They just send it to me to try them out, and I just couldn't wait to make a beautiful Valentine's Day design with these. So I'm just going to add 2 layers of that to the thumb. Of course, don't forget to cap off the edge as well. And you want to cure every single layer for only 30 seconds in your LED lights. Then I'm just taking a little tile I have. I always use my little tiles to put on my gel polishes, or even like nail polishes and loose glitter if I want to mix some. What I'm putting on there, let me think. Angel Wings is the one on the left. I have all the way up in the middle, and Barbie Girl on the right. And I'm just taking a regular dotting tool. You can get those from AliExpress or eBay or any nail art supply store or warehouse or anything like that. And I'm just going to make tiny hearts on top of that sparkling hearts gel polish. I didn't wipe off the sticky layer after I cured that glittery gel polish because that's not necessary. It actually works better in my opinion if you go over that with another gel polish. So you can just leave that on. That's like not a big deal if you leave that sticky layer on, because you're applying other gel polishes which you were going to cure, and afterwards also going to add a gel top coat, so that will seal everything in. So I just added a couple of hearts, like at least one from every color I applied to the little tile. If you don't have like a spare tile or anything like that, you could always use like a little piece of aluminum foil, or even a Ziploc bag, or even like the cap of a yogurt container, like the lid or something like that. I would always suggest to just put it on something of plastic or ceramic or anything like that, so you can easily wipe it off with a little bit of rubbing alcohol or a gel cleanser. I wouldn't suggest using a wooden little like plate or anything like that, because wood is like an open surface and that will actually soak up your product, and you don't want that. But once you have cured and placed all of those little hearts where you want them, you just want to apply your top coat. And the top coat I am adding is by Madam Glam as well. And that one does have a sticky layer after curing, so you want to make sure you get rid of that with a little bit of rubbing alcohol or like a gel residue solution thingy. doesn't really matter. You can just use rubbing alcohol like I do. I didn't have any lint-free pad, so I just used a regular cotton pad, and I didn't have any issues with that. I already applied the base coat of camera on my other 4 nails. As you know, I always do my thumb first and then I just go on with the other 4 fingers. So usually I just apply the base coat of camera for the other 4 nails. But on the pointer finger I'm applying 2 coats of the color called Angel Wings. This is like a beautiful girly baby pink color. It is so pretty and I love it so much. The nail on my pointer finger is still very short in my opinion, but I didn't want to add a false tip on there because I just really like having natural nails and false nails aren't really like my thing. So yeah, I'm just adding 2 layers as I said, and I really wanted to add an AB crystal to that, so I'm just picking up a little SS8 size and putting 1 little rhinestone towards the cuticle area in the still to cure layer of top coat. So I'm first adding a thin layer of top coat, capping off the edge as usual, and after that I just take my little gemstone picker and just placing that little stone towards the cuticle area. I just placed 1 because I felt like it just looked really cute and I didn't want to go like overboard with all of the like gems and stuff, because the glittery gel polish is actually really in your face, and I felt like it would be a little bit more wearable if I would just add 1 little rhinestone. And I think there are lots of girls and guys out there who are not really into rhinestones as badly as I am, so I want to make like designs for those people as well, because I just love gems and glitter and I really like going over the top as far as my nails go. But I know that there are a lot of people who don't like that, so I hope you like this tutorial, even though there is like a little rhinestone and some glitter in there. But then for the middle finger I went in with a beautiful neon pink called Barbie Girl. This one is so bright, like when I cured it, and I mentioned this in my previous video as well, it almost hurts just looking at it. It almost hurts your eyes to see how bright this color is like in real life, especially when you're curing it. It is just so extremely bright, it is insane. So you just want to add 2 coats of that and curing each coat for 30 seconds in LED or 2 minutes if you have a UV light. Then I just took that beautiful sparkling hearts color again and my little dotting tool, and I added 1 big heart to the center of the nail. How I usually work is that I just kind of like draw with my dotting tool the first half of the heart, so it is more easier for me to just copy the other half of the heart, like mirroring towards each other, if you know what I mean. This is hard to explain in English. In Dutch we just have the word spiegelen, so you actually mirror things so they are the opposite direction. How do you say that? I don't know, but you guys know what I mean. I just apply the first half of the heart with the gel polish first, and then I just go in to the other side. I didn't cure in between though, but after your heart is on there perfectly, you just want to cure for half a minute, and after that I actually added a little bit extra because I really like the more of like the 3D effect that it gives. So I just went in with a little bit extra gel polish and just swirling that around a bit, because I feel like the bigger holographic glittery chunks in there were more pretty and more like scattered around the heart if I just went through the gel polish a little bit more on my finger with that dotting tool. So you just want to place the glitters wherever you want to. If you have a glitter gel polish which isn't that diverse in like glitter sizes, it is a little bit more easy to work with, because I was not really struggling, but I really had to work to make sure that the bigger holographic glitter would really like be visible and not covered by the beautiful tinier glitter and shimmer. But after you have cured everything, every single layer for 30 seconds, you just want to go in with your shiny top coat again and curing that for 30 seconds as well. And afterwards, don't forget to get rid of that sticky layer with a little bit of rubbing alcohol and like a little pad. So yeah, another thing I wanted to mention in this design is that you always want to make sure that you don't get any of the uncured gel, whether it's the base coat, the top coat, or the gel color. You don't want to get that on the cuticle, and you don't want to get that on your skin. You see me removing little bits of like gel off of my skin and cuticle area a couple of times in this video. That's just because if you leave that on and you go into your light to cure your gel, it actually hurts and burns. So you don't want to do that to yourself, and you especially don't want to do that if you work on other people, for instance family members or even your clients. You don't want to burn them or hurt them in any way. So always make sure that any excess or any flooding or whatsoever is removed from the skin and cuticle area before you go into your light. But I rambled enough already. Let's get back to the tutorial. I actually wanted to do the same kind of design to the the ring finger as well as the thumb. So I just added 2 layers of that beautiful sparkling heart color, and I'm going in with some random little hearts, which I will add with my dotting tool. So I just got the angel wings all the way up and the Barbie girl color out again. It's actually still the same gel I got onto that little tile when we started this tutorial or this design. So as long as you don't get it in touch with your UV or LED light, it is good to go. You can just leave it on there for at least half an hour while you're working on your design, especially when you're doing like both hands. I definitely need half an hour to do both hands, but if you just get it out of the way or from your like curing lamp, it's good to go. You can just leave it on. You don't have to waste more product if you want to put it to that. But yeah, oh man, I'm like talking so much right now that I'm almost forgetting to mention that I'm actually recording this voiceover with my new microphone. I actually bought a really cool like loose microphone with like a little pop filter and everything, so I actually don't have to do my voiceovers with my phone again. I actually used my old Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge phone to do my voiceovers, so now I have like a legit like professional microphone, which is pretty cool. So yeah, just let me know in the comments down below if the sound is any different or anything like that. I do feel like I'm getting a cold, so my voice might seem like a little bit lower than usual, but just let me know in the comments down below what you think about this like voice sound, anything like that. I'm really curious about that because it is my first video I'm actually recording with this particular microphone, and I'm just really curious to know how it sounds because I haven't listened back to it while I'm recording this. That makes a lot of sense actually. But yeah, let's get back to the tutorial. I'm like starting to stutter. For the pinky nail, I went in with that beautiful pinky nude color, which is called All the Way Up, and I just added 2 coats of that as well, curing each coat for 30 seconds. I have to say, I'm so excited about Madam Glam reaching out to me because I haven't seen a gel polish brand before or used them, which only had the cure for 30 seconds, so that actually it saves some time, you know. That's pretty cool. So I can actually have a little bit more time to add rhinestones and glitter and all that stuff. So that, yeah, I'm really happy with this brand, and I'm also really happy that they reached out to me. But for the pinky nail, I just wanted to add the same AB SSA crystal that we also added to the pointer finger. Again, you can add as many or as little as you want. You could just leave it with the color alone as well. But yeah, after that you just want to cure your top coat in your LED or UV, and the design is completely done. As I mentioned, I also have a madamglam.com discount code. Just check the link down below in my description box and you can just get your purchase with 30% off, which is pretty cool. But the discount code is femketje30, so that is femketjeNL without the NL, or instead of the NL 30, that is FEMKETJE 30. So yeah, I don't get paid or anything. If you use the code, it is just for you, my dear subscribers, to get a little bit of discount on your purchase and save some money. But yeah, this was already my Madam Glam like Valentine's Day tutorial. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video.